Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. You know what day it is? It's Friday Confab. Yay! Yay! Friday Confab is always a great day. I'm here to testify to that. Well, it's a great day for me. And it must be a good day for you too because you're here, which is awesome. Got your coffee, got your tea, got your Coca-Cola. Oh, I just poured this. It's very hot and very delicious. Black coffee. It's the best. If you don't do black coffee, you should. Okay? I think your coffee should be more than just a flavoring. Okay? Well, fall is officially here because what is today? Today is September the 26th. So I think the 22nd was the first day of fall. So it's here. Even though my neighbor has had his Halloween, not fall, Halloween decorations out for almost 2 weeks now. It's awesome. Have you been in the various stores where not only have they had the Halloween or fall decorations out since summer, now they have Christmas? I guess they just, I don't know, skip Thanksgiving or whatever, but Christmas decorations are everywhere. I can't get used to that. I just can't. I don't know. It's as if they think, well, we'll just put them out there and then people will buy everything up. And because we don't want people to forget that they need to spend more money than they have. But I guess that's America. We do have a consumer-driven economy. So this is exciting because this is the fourth and final week of my September personal challenge with my own personal guidelines. Now, this is Friday, so this is going to be the last day of the 5 days in this last week. And so I will be posting the video of all of my meals that I have had, because it's meal tracking, all of my meals I've had for this fourth and final week. I will be posting that this coming Monday, as I have been doing. And then you can see what the final week was like and what I ate. Now then, since it'll be posted on Monday and the following Friday, Confab, we will talk about it. And because after each week, I come to some conclusions and made some notes to myself about my own perceptions and what I've learned. And so we'll look at that next Friday and just do an overall review of it and see what I think of my own personal challenge and what did I learn from that. So make sure that you catch that, and make sure that you catch the video, the challenge video on Monday. Now, the reason I call it my personal challenge is because that's really what it is. I'm not challenging anybody except myself. It's a challenge to me to see if I can do it, and to see if there are any benefits in this, and if it might be something I might want to continue doing. So we're going to talk about that next Friday. And then also next Friday, we will talk about, if you don't mind, we'll talk about what I spent in the month of September on food, which I have been doing. I've been trying to do that every month, and let you know my total spent on food, and see what we think of that, and let's see if eating this way has had any effect on what I spend. Personally, I think just a little hint, I think maybe it has. But we'll see. I've kept all my receipts from my food, but I haven't totaled anything yet. And some of you know I still pull $200 a month cash out of my checking account when I get paid, and then that's what I use for groceries, household items, sometimes to fill up the car. Now, I don't fill up the car every month because I don't really go that much, but I am going to have to fill up the car at some point, either the end of this month, which we're almost at the end now, or maybe the first of next month. I will see. Either way, my month, as far as my income goes, starts in the middle of the month and the middle of the next month. So I did want to, I got my handy dandy trusty iPad here because somebody was kind enough to bring to my attention in the comments, and I'm sorry, I can't remember who you were, but it was a comment underneath an original comment, like a reply, but it did say that it didn't tell me the butter. You didn't tell me the butter. You just said you're allowed 4 for $2.99, and I'm like, okay, at Quick Star, you said, or Quick Trip, and I thought, what am I allowed? And then I had to think about it, and I thought, oh, I did mention the butter. I bet they're talking about butter at Quick Star. So that was awesome. So I made sure to check out the ad for Quick Star. I was remiss in that. So thank you for letting me know that. If you know that was you, just say, hello, butter, that was me. So I can thank you properly. Anyway, I did pull up the Quick Trip / Quick Star ad, and just to kind of let you know, if you have one of those stores near you, the butter is $2.99 a pound, Nature's Touch butter, and the limit is 4. So I will be taking advantage of that. My birthday was in June, and my youngest daughter gave me a $25 gift card to Quick Start, and I said, well, that was really generous, and she says, well, it's for butter. So I'm going to use that to get some of this butter. I may not show you the butter. I just want you to know I will be purchasing the butter. So, but they do have that, and that is from September 23rd through October the 6th. So the end of that will be coming up. Believe it or not, October is just about here. My youngest son's birthday is in October, and it's actually October the 8th. And my late husband's birthday was October the 9th. So those are coming up. All of my children are in their 50s now, so I know. It's hard to believe I'm such a young, vibrant mother of such old kids. I love them. So $2.99 for the butter. They've got a gallon of Nature's Touch milk. It's a limit of 3 for $2.99 as well. That includes 2%, 1% skim, and whole too, by the way. I usually buy whole, but I think that's pretty good. Let's see what else can I, oh, they have the quickery, they call them quickery bread or quickery buns. They have the quickery buns, hamburger, hot dog, or brat. And just to let you know, to me, I may be wrong, but to me, the brat buns have a little bit of a rye bread taste to them. And I'm sure that's on purpose. So just so you know that if you happen to buy the brat ones. But those are two for $2.22. But you got to buy two. And that's the limit too, and it's 8 count. So, their buns and bread, really good at Quick Star. So I think, oh, and they have the quickery brats. Their brats are good. A limit of 4 packages, and there's 5 brats in a package, $2.99. If you're near a Quick Star Quick Trip, that might be something you want to avail yourself of, maybe for a nice, it's still nice to cook out, so you might want to grab some of those. That would be good. They are really good, I have to say. So there is that, which is really awesome. So I just wanted to let you know that if you go to quicktrip.com, and that's quick with a K, not a Q-U, it's a KWIKTRIP.com, you can see the ad. Not sponsored. I don't have sponsors. That's a discussion for another day. But anyway, go to that, and if you happen to have one near you, or you know someone that does, maybe you could look that up for them and say, hey, how about going down there and getting your old mom some butter? Get some butter for grandma. A great Christmas gift for grandma. Buy her some butter. Put it in the freezer, or just dole it out to her a pound at a time. She won't care. She'll be happy with it. Just saying. It's just a suggestion. Oh, mercy sakes alive. Okay. Something else, now this was kind of interesting for me, but weird things are interesting to me. I shop at Aldi. I used to go to different places, and I thought, I'm tired of this. I just don't want to do this anymore. So I just decided that I was just going to go to Aldi. And because I like to keep things simple. And that's the main reason. And the other reason is I don't like to shop. So as a person who does not like to shop, I just really don't like going from store to store. I just don't. So I decided enough of that. And it may sound weird, but I decided that I'm going to stop chasing down the bargain, chasing down the sale, chasing down the... I know what I use. I know what I eat. I've had some pretty good success with the 50% off meat at Aldi. And after I did a deep dive exploration into that, and I feel like that I just don't want to go to all that trouble and that effort anymore to chase down the bargain. It's a lot of work, and honestly, I don't know if the savings are really great enough. So I like to go to a store where I know the store, I know where everything is, I see the same people there, and I can just go in to that store, get the stuff, and leave. Aldi, Dollar General, and a lot of you know I don't do Walmart. try to avoid it. Let's put it that way. So, okay. Even though I know that you can get some good bargains in there, that some things are cheaper. I know that, but it's just, I just don't want to. If I can avoid it, I do. So this is what I did. This was kind of fun. I went to the Gemini.com, which is a low grade AI thing. It's simple. And I've mentioned that to you guys before. And I asked if it could recommend to me, because I shop at Aldi, can you give me dollar or less items at Aldi? And so it did. And I thought I would share that with you. I thought about going through the store and doing a little filming and saying, oh, here's this one, here's that. I don't feel comfortable with that. And I wouldn't be going in to purchase anything because I had already bought my groceries. So, but I just thought I would share this with you. In case you go to Aldi. You can ask the same thing for whatever store you shop at. And just make sure it knows what state or city you live in or whatever, and it can get closer to the right amount. So it said here are some of the types of products you can often find in this price range at Aldi. It says Aldi's well known for its budget-friendly prices, and you can find a variety of items for $1 or less, especially in their private label brands. So, and that is mostly what I buy in there. I don't have brand loyalties. Do you? Do you have brand loyalties? I really don't. I kind of never have. I just don't. So it said canned goods. Now, it says the canned vegetables like corn, green beans, and peas are frequently available for under $1. And they are. That's what I buy. I think they're currently at 59 cents, something like that. So basically, you can buy a couple of cans of vegetables for $1. And unless you just absolutely hate canned vegetables, then, well, you'll have to go to the frozen. But, so the beans are under $1, and it's pretty easy to buy, or not the beans, but the vegetables under $1, so it's pretty easy to buy a couple cans. And even if you're just shopping and you pick up a couple cans to just stock your pantry, it's a good way to do it. The beans, the canned beans, such as it says black beans, kidney beans, and garbanzo beans, chickpeas, are often priced at around 85 to 95 cents. That's true, but you can get a can of beans added to a dish or a soup will go a very long way, I think. It's been my experience. So under $1. Tomatoes, you can find different types of canned tomato products, including tomato paste, tomato sauce, and diced tomatoes for very low prices. Those are usually under $1. If you stick with the Aldi store, the store brand. Tuna, which this is true, Aldi's Northern Catch Chunk Light Tuna is often priced at under $1. I'm trying to think, the canned tuna, the last I looked, I think it was 69 cents, I think. 59, 69 cents. If you know, let us know what it is. So that's under $1. Then it went, and I love the way it broke it down into categories. Pantry staples and baking items. A box of baking soda is less than $1. Pudding mixes, instant pudding mixes from the Baker's Corner brand are frequently under $1. And that is true. The only difference is their selection, basically what they're putting is vanilla and chocolate. That's pretty much it. But if you got kids, you know, kids like vanilla and chocolate. Or grandkids. The soup mixes, items like Chef's Cupboard onion soup mix or condensed cream of chicken soup are often well under $1. And they are cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, and their cream soups, they're good. I don't have an issue with them at all. I think they're very nice. Taco seasoning, and the Casa Mamita brand of taco seasoning mix can be found for a very low price. Those are usually under $1. They do have other mixes that are under $1. They have gravy mixes, some other types of seasoning mixes, which can come in handy to have in your pantry just in case. And produce. Avocados, while the prices can fluctuate, single avocados are sometimes priced around 69 cents. This past week, and I think they are in the sale flyer, which you can find online. Just if you do the Flip app, you can find it easily. I think they're 59 cents each for the avocados. I almost bought some, but I didn't. And they're pretty good size. So they're under $1. You can grab a couple of, at the prices that are on sale right now, you can grab a couple of them and make yourself some guacamole or avocado toast. Avocado toast is surprisingly good. If you like avocados. Green onions. The green onions right now are still 85 cents, at least here where I live in Iowa. And they last a good while. You keep them sealed up in your refrigerator and they'll take you a long way. And other items are sparkling water. They have a lot of flavors of the sparkling waters there. My little sister caught on to the ice, it's called ice flavored water there, and she really loves them. And she's been buying those when she is at Aldi. So she says they're delicious and very, very sparkling. So, and they're sugar-free, so that's good for her too. Actually, the sparkling waters, I like I think it's, what is it, 89 cents? I like the grapefruit. That's my favorite. Do you have a favorite? The grapefruit is my favorite. It's pretty doggone good. Very, very refreshing. Also, something I don't really pay any attention to when I'm in there, but the greeting cards. Aldi's Pembroke brand offers greeting cards for a variety of occasions, 99 cents. Do you buy greeting cards at Aldi? I think that's not bad. It's cheaper than Dollar General or, you know, some of those other places. So, and then of course it does say that the prices can vary depending on your location and may change over time. So it's always good to check the current prices at your local store. And the best deals are often just the house brands. So let's say, for example, if you went into Aldi with an extra $10, you could, it would go a long way to stock up your pantry, to give you some backups in your working pantry. There's nothing wrong with that, even $5. But if you had a little extra, or if you do what I do, you hang on to your $1 bills that you get in change from your cash, just accumulate some and take some in there, and that's your extra money to get your extra goods for under $1 or $1 or less. I did ask about $2 and anything priced under $2. So there's pasta, which is true. Canned goods, of course, we went over that. Baking and seasonings. Seasonings are under $2. They're $1. Most of them are $1.09, I think now, but some of them are more than that. For seasonings, condiments, basics like ketchup, mustard, and some salad dressings can be found for under $2. That is true. The ranch dressing is $1.59. The ketchup is under $2, the nice big bottle of ketchup. So you could get some decent condiments. Broth and soup, they have both canned and carton broths, which is true. And their price range is often under $2, along with their condensed soups, which we talked about, under $1. And this is good. Chips and crackers. The Clancy's brand, that's the Aldi store brand, offers a wide range of chips, including kettle chips, which are good, potato chips, tortilla chips, and these are frequently priced at $1.99. Sometimes you can get them for $1.59. And they also have a variety of crackers, which is true, such as saltines, butter crackers. They've got the saltines I just bought were $1.75, I think, for the box of 4 sleeves of the saltines. Good old dependable saltines. Some of the cookies, the Benton's is Aldi's house brand for cookies, and you can find a lot of options, including their version of tag-alongs. Can you say Girl Scouts? And other sandwich cookies for around $2. Also granola bars, and that's something I really don't pay any attention to, but I'm going to look next time I go. Granola bars, the Millville brand Millville. Sounds like a superhero town. You know, like a superhero. He comes from Millville. Let me know in the comments. If there was a superhero who came from Millville, what would be his superpower? Okay, granola bars from the Millville brand. For a variety pack of granola bars that often cost under $2. I guess I never really paid much attention. And of course, then the pudding mixes. Dairy and produce, yogurt. You can buy the Moo tubes for around $1.75 for a box of 4. And then other regular yogurts, you can get the cups for a low price. Cream cheese is under $2, about $1.99, and sometimes lower, it depends. And produce, while prices fluctuate, it says, many produce items are frequently under $2, especially in season, which that's true. Avocados, bananas, green onions, and some bags of carrots. That's very true. And this is always good to know. Frozen vegetables. Bags of frozen vegetables such as green beans, corn, and mixed vegetables are often priced around $1 to $1.50. And that's true. So at one point or another, I probably purchased all of those things except for the Moo yogurt things. But I don't know, maybe if you got kids or grandkids, you'd like to have that. Or maybe you just are a Moo yogurt kind of a person. It could be. So anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. If you have an Aldi near you, but do your own search. And also, whatever store you go to, maybe you don't have an Aldi. Maybe you don't go to Aldi. Doing a search for Walmart. You know, that could be good too. So let's you know what? I'm going to do something just for the fun of it because you're here and I'm here and you know. Even though I'm going on 30 minutes. What? Let's do a search. Okay. Let's do dollar food items at Walmart. Look at that. Walmart, especially through its great value brand, offers a variety of food items at or around the dollar mark. Keep in mind that prices and availability can vary by location and time. All right, look at this. This is awesome. What the heck? Who knew? If you are a Walmart shopper, remember the words, "Good morning, Kmart shoppers." And then the blue light, and they'd be running over to the blue light. Of course, I never did that. I know you didn't either. You guys are far too sophisticated to lower yourself to that level. My mom could move faster than we ever thought when the blue light was on, I'm telling you. Okay. Pantry baking staples at Walmart, often under or around $1. Baking soda, evaporated milk. Evaporated milk is under $1 at Aldi as well. Instant pudding and gelatin mixes, small packets of yeast, certain types of great value cake or brownie mixes. Same thing at Aldi, although it didn't include any of those for me, did it? How dare they? Snacks, grab and go, individual candy bars, single serve chips, canned goods, some dry pasta, single fresh bananas, sold singly. So that is the entire list. That's the entire list here that they gave me for Walmart in the food category. So anyway, they have a budget-friendly line. And the budget-friendly line, the Great Value brand, often has the cheapest options, which that's true. So there, look at that. So look up your own store. Just ask it the question, and you'll get some kind of an answer. Oh my gosh, silly granny. All right. That's it for me today. You're probably thinking, oh, mercifully, it's come to the end. Thank you so much. That's it for me today. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. Talk to me in the comments. I will meet you there because, you know, that's kind of where we meet up again and talk about stuff. And you guys even talk amongst yourselves in the comments. I love that. I read all the comments. Every comment I see, I read. I click that heart thing. That lets you know that I've read it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm fabulously in love with it. It just means that I've read it. So you know that. And if everyone I find, everyone I read gets a heart, and if something happens and it doesn't pop up or show up, I've had that happen before, and it doesn't get a heart, I'm very sorry. I'm doing my best here. Okay? All right. I love you. I hope you guys take care of yourself. Don't forget to catch the video on Monday for the last week, 4th week of the personal September challenge, tracking my meals according to my own guidelines. And I will, again, put the guidelines in the description, and then that way you can use them yourself if you want to. Next Friday Confab, we're going to talk about how it turned out, what I learned from it, and the big question is going to be, because I know everybody wants to know, did I lose any weight? Because it wasn't a weight loss thing. But I did track my weight each week. So did I lose weight? It remains to be seen. All right. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.